All right, y'all. Y'all look at the thumbnail. Y'all see the title. And yes, we got your boy again. And this is my job experience, bro. Let's just see what his job experience is about, bro. It's genuine. Let's go.
Talking about one of humanity's biggest fears. A job!
What a job!
This is a horrifying path that almost everybody will have to eventually face in their life, whether we like it or not. And most of the time, we don't. But everyone has to get their bread somehow. So we just gotta suck it up and pray that we win.
That's why I'm saying, like, bro, I'd rather have a job than not to have a job. You feel me? Like, yeah, it sucks. Well, yeah, it's bro, it's a job, bro. It's a job, bro. What you some job sucks, bro. It is what it is. You feel me? Like, you gotta work through it though. That's what people just lazy.
Win the lottery or our parlay hits one day, because let's be for real, nobody want a job. Like, unless you got real aspirations for a certain type of work, I think most of us, if given a magical opportunity to get paid however much you get paid now and not work that job again, we would take it. Because most of us see jobs as a way to get by in life and try to make ends meet. There's no room for you to pursue passions in this economy. You better second guess that art degree and major in business so you can be an executive marketing promoter for $1 billion company. But I digress. I'm just saying, I doubt that is most people's passions to work at a 9 to 5 at a warehouse lifting boxes. I don't mean any disrespect, but am I wrong? Plus, it's fun being unemployed. As long as you got a roof over your head and don't need to worry about bills, most likely because you still live with...
You still live with your parents then, bro. Get a job, bro. Some of y'all gonna eventually your parents, like I said, if your parent wants you to stay with you, stay with you, want you to live with them, cool, bro. But like I said, eventually, you're gonna want your whip, you're gonna want yourself a whip, you're gonna want your crib. So you eventually gonna want your privacy, bro. So enjoy it while you can. Enjoy it while you can. I'm telling you, bro. Once you got a crib, bro, got your whip and everything, it's good. It's good. It's good. Good. I'm just saying. There are pros and cons with this stuff.
With your parent, then why would you want a job? That sounds like it's taking away your time from being grandmaster on Rivals and watching reels. Nah, that's too much. But eventually you want to get your own stuff. Young boy tickets ain't free. Or life really hits you in the face and now you actually have bills. So eventually we all have to get a job. However, you know what's harder than actually deciding to get a job? Finding one that hires you. I swear you...
Bro, what? Well, I worked at a fast food restaurant, bro. I'm like, but never again.
To send 100 applications to 100 different places and all of them would still ghost you. You think with how many job openings you see, the businesses are desperate to find people. But nah, it feels like they're posting it as bait, just to mess with people or steal your info. Not only that, if this is your first job, you're gonna have a harder time because even the quote-unquote entry-level jobs are asking for a qualification of having prior experience. Like,
that right, that was crazy. Unless you got like what it is, some training up under that. You know what I'm saying? Like some, I had, you know what I'm saying? So that was like at the same time, like, it is what it is though.
Isn't that what this job is for? How is someone?
But they want you to have, but some. I said on something like it would bet you go to like, well, basically you're like a what I forget that word, but you working, but you ain't like getting paid for them. You just working. You're gonna have some. I forget what the word is, but bro, yeah, that was me.
Supposed to get experience and not be homeless, while almost every decent paying job requires that. And trying to apply for a job on LinkedIn or Indeed is like sending your application into a void. I swear none of those people be reading them. You could have the most stacked profile on LinkedIn. You got a bachelor's, master's, discovered the cure for cancer. Then you send in an application for your dream job to your dream company. Then they write back to you saying, "We've read your application. Unfortunately, the CEO's daughter has took your position that you applied for, so get the fuck on." Back when I was still
crazy.
applying for jobs, I literally gave up on sending applications on those sites because I never get a response back. Like, damn, was my application that bad? Even when your application does get noticed and you get set up for an interview, you still gotta go through some more bullshit ass questions. Why did you choose our business? Y'all hiring. Like, what's up? What is your main motivation to get your work done? Money? What else?
See, bro, the thing with the interview is you don't go saying stuff like that. You gotta think in their position. Like, if they say what you see yourself in like 5 years or something like that. So, you gotta say something that they want to hear. You know what I'm saying? Not that what you gonna hear. I mean, not what you want to say, but say something that they want to hear. Like, oh, well, I see myself like in 5 years from now. I see myself like, moving up the stairs, like trying to take like certain positions instead of what position I'm doing now. You get what I'm saying? It just those type of things. You know what I'm saying? One day I can like be the CEO. You know what I'm saying? Something like that. It's something like that, bro. That the type of stuff they want to hear. Not these mid answers.
Hiring. Like, more
not these mid BS answers.
Ass question. Why did you choose our business? Y'all hiring. Like,
mid.
What's up? What is your main motivation to get your work done? Money?
Facts, but it's mid.
What else am I here for? Where do you see yourself in the next 5 years?
Oh, see, something like that. Like, where you see yourself, you gotta pretty much say what they want to hear, bro. It's not like what you want to. Don't say what you want to say, but say what they want to hear. You get what I'm saying? Like I said, I see myself like doing this. Like, one day I can be like the big one behind the manager, and I don't know, something like that, behind like the CEO, or they're working my way up to the CEO or something like that, bro. You get what I'm saying? It's just that type of stuff.
Hopefully not here. That's just
okay. I'm not mad at that. That's a fat question too. That's
It's me being honest with my answers. What do you want me to do? Work here for the rest of my life? This is a Wendy's. So you gotta lie with any question they ask. You have to make yourself look as good as possible. So
see, that's all it is, bro. You just gotta pretty much say what they want to hear, bro. Like, oh, he see himself. Oh, he want to go up to the top. Oh, I like this guy. We're gonna use him. What a sucker.
You gotta fake it till you make it.
Yeah, fake it till you make it.
If they asked you a stupid question like, would you still work this job even if there was no pay? You say absolutely.
Bro, nah, I'm not gonna hold you. If that job didn't, honestly, I gotta be like, well, I'm gonna say yes for the time being, but eventually I need the mercy.
I always wanted to be a slave. Congratulations, you have successfully become employed. The end of your life starts Tuesday. After starting a job, I feel after the first week, you can find out whether you like it or quit it the next month. And I feel after the first week, you can find out whether you like it or quit it the
How how you do that, bro? What is it, Sonny? It's Sonny like rollerblades? What? That's crazy. That's not funny.
Be the job itself to motivate this decision. It's your boss and co-workers.
Jiggle my balls.
They can make or break this whole thing. If you happen to get a chill boss and co-workers you can vibe with, that's amazing. That's how my last real job was. I used to be a waiter for weddings and other.
I mean, that's how it is. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they go. You know what I'm saying? Once you be cool with them, I'm just saying, once you be cool with them, yeah, they'll work with you. But if you trying to be like ahead of them, like, okay, I see how you want to play. Like less.
That job low-key had me stressing because I wasn't good at the start. I was awkward taking orders. I would mess up orders. And one time I even dropped the whole tray of food I was carrying at the wedding. Best believe
you weak.
I didn't get tips that day. And what would get me kind of jealous is that some of my co-workers would walk out and carry 2 trays full of food on one shoulder. Like,
nah, bro. I'm like, bro, relax. If I was in that position, I'm like, bro, relax. I don't care.
Damn, bro, are you Samoan? Those trays are mad heavy and so out of balance. But you know what kept me going? It was the fun time I had with my coworkers and boss. They were cool as hell. We had a carpool to get to the events. It was always a vibe and a good time. They made my experience. Imagine working a 16-hour shift and walking out of it happy. One day I clocked in for a double shift for a wedding and a Sweet 16 at 9:30 a.m. and clocked.
Bro, I used to watch those right there. Those super sweet 16. I used to watch those like crazy.
Out at 1.
See that, bro? That when I was like, wait, 16, 15. I used to stay hooked on those.
1:30 a.m. Granted, I was dead after that shift and had to take off my shoes more than once. But I got $60 worth of tips and went to Wawa after work, so I felt like Gucci. And I believe I only felt like this because the environment I was around was nice. Sometimes. I've had to serve some aggressive people at some points.
Yeah, it's my birthday today. What can I get out here for free? You a bitch.
If I had trash co-workers or a trash boss, I would have not stayed at that job for long. I have zero patience for bullshit. Literally. Like example, the first job I've ever had in my senior year of high school, I was a janitor at a warehouse.
No, not a janitor. See y'all think those like the easy ones. I ain't gonna hold you when I was, bro. I feel like I want to be one too. I ain't gonna hold you. But then I'm looking like, nah, bro. I'm not finna, you know what I'm saying? Me, bro, I'm not finna be cleaning up no other stuff. Nah, bro. Bro. You got me messed up. I'm not cleaning after nobody else. You know what I'm saying? Forget that.
I had no coworkers, so I had nobody to talk to, and my boss was not a bad person, but a bad boss. I'd be working shifts that were 2 to 3 hours every few days, cleaning the break rooms, hallways, and bathrooms. So my pay wasn't even that good, but since I was still in school, I was just thinking, I'm making money, and I got more time to study and goon.
Oh, okay, well, you still in school, so that good then.
Sounds like a win-win. But when payday arrived, I would only be paid for half the hours I worked, sometimes less. I was already barely working as is, combined with a salary of $13 an hour, cleaning up pee-pee and poo-poo.
Boy, you just got... Bro, and you in school, that bro, they set you up, but or unless you set your own self up with that, right? They're not gonna hold you.
I'm not taking it. Plus, he only paid me through Cash App. You've ever had a job that only paid you through Cash App? Man, I had to go. I only worked there for a few weeks. He did pay me the rest of the money after, so he cool, but man, warehouse jobs are not it. My patience dwindled faster when I got accepted at BJ's, and I worked there for 1 day. I asked to go to the bathroom and left during orientation. I discovered they weren't what they advertised. How you gonna call yourselves BJ's without expecting people to have certain expectations? That's false advertising. So I left. That wasn't really the reason. I just didn't want to work in the freezer. That's when I started my waiting job, then YouTube, and now here.
Oh, now you can do YouTube. See, like I said, I got a job, and then my job, and then I do this. I gotta see, you gotta learn how to like do it both. You know what I'm saying? That's why I was like, I'm cool with it, bro. I'm cool with it. If like I said, if I get big doing YouTube, do I want to quit my job? I mean, I don't know. Cause I still I don't want this to be like the only thing I rely on. You feel me? So that's why I'm like, you feel me? That's just me though. But I can't predict the future, bro.
Here I am, unemployed since. I'm just saying I can understand the struggles of looking for and having a job. Man. Especially the ones you only take to make ends meet. And the unemployed life can be really fun when you have stuff to fall back on. If not, it will only be short-term satisfaction. Eventually, you have to get a career, deal with any of the shortcomings of it, and do that for the rest of your life. The American dream! So when looking for a job, make sure to get one that you like if you have the privilege to do so. That's all I really wanted to say. And in conclusion, enjoy unemployment while you still can. Different strokes for different folks. And so on and so on and Scooby-Dooby-Doo.
And there you go, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, man. Get a job if you want it, you know what I'm saying? If not, you can still live with your folks if you want to until you ready to get that. But, legal but not that good stuff, man. Let go.